Abe Lincoln Crosses a Creek, A Tall, Thin Tale by Deborah Hopkinson and John Hendricks. And so then Kentucky, 1816. Now here's an old tale of two boys who got themselves into more trouble than bear cubs in a candy store. I like it so well, I've asked my friend John to help out by drawing some pictures. All stories have a time and place, and this one's no different. It happened on the other side of yesterday, before computers or cars, in the year 1816. This green Kentucky Valley is our place. Don't you feel like sticking your toes into that rushing water? That's Knob Creek. Life was hard for many folks then, especially those in slavery. And in just a few years, all the cares of America would fall on the shoulders of one tall, thin man. But in 1816, he's only 7. Here he is, fetching wood for his mother. All spring, he's been helping his father plant corn and pumpkins. Look, now he's stopping to watch a wagon rumble by. I dare say you've guessed his name, Abraham Lincoln. He'll grow up to become our 16th president. There's another boy here, too, sitting on that rock waiting for Abe. That's Benjamin Austin Galler, Austin for short.
Action.
Now I can just hear you grumbling. Who? That feller isn't in my history book. What do I care? Well, Austin is Abe's first friend. He's 3 years older and is proud of Abe as a big brother. Abe's legs were long, his arms were long. Why, even his ears were long, Austin would say later. And when it came to being smart, he was way yonder ahead of me. All right, that's what we need to begin. A time, a place, and our characters. 2 boys named Austin and Abe. Now where are we? Oh, I know. Austin just waved at his friend. Remember? Hello there, Austin, Abe calls out. Yesterday I saw some partridges over by Knob Creek. Let's go find them. Don't go too near the creek, warns Abe's Mama Nancy. It's been raining something fierce and the water's high. We won't, ma'am, Austin and Abe chimed together. Then they scurried directly there, wearing nothing but long homespun shirts. Here's Knob Creek. Its water's rushing through the limestone rock into a dark, deep pool. I'd be scared to cross, wouldn't you? But Abe points to the other side of this creek. Let's go, Austin! That's where I saw the partridges. Abe's only thinking about birds, not about the raging water before him. After all, he's just 7. Not a great leader yet, with the Union to save. Why, he's barely learned his letters. I don't know, Abe. The water's darn high, Austin frowns. And we can't swim. We can get across that log easy, said Abe, with a plucky grin. I dare you. All right, replies Austin, gulping hard. Then, putting one foot in front of the other, he tiptoes across. And then... Made it! Let's all clap together. Austin made it! Austin turns back to look for his friend. Uh-oh, I sense trouble coming, don't you? Abe takes a big breath and begins. His feet are slippery. The log is slippery. He inches across slowly. Here comes the bit that's a mite scary. The part where if this were a movie, the music would get rumbly and you might cover your eyes. Abe looks down at the water, twirling and spinning. Suddenly, he's dizzy. Alas, alack, oh dear! He's head over heels, and then, splash! Hold on 1 minute. I want to be sure we get this right, because maybe it didn't happen like that. I mean, would Abe and Austin really have walked across a log over that whirlpool? They weren't that foolish, were they? No, I'm almost sure those boys would have crawled. So let's try again. Now then, Austin stoops down, puts both hands on the log. He holds on tight. Bit by bit, he pulls himself across to the other side. How about we give him some encouragement? Yeah! Come on, a little louder. Hooray! Austin is safe. Your turn, Abe, Austin says, squishing his toes in the mud. Uh-oh. I'm afraid this isn't much better. Look! Abe's in trouble from the start. His stomach feels queasy. His head's all a whir. He gets halfway. He's stuck. Don't look down, nor up, nor sideways, Austin hollers. Can Abe even hear Austin above all the racket? John, could you please stop painting that noisy water? Just look right at me and hold on tight, Austin yells louder. But Abe can't help looking down. He loses his grip, and then, alas, alack, oh dear, splash! Wait, where's Austin? Now, John, don't let him wander off to chase partridge. Not at the most important moment of his life. Woo, there he is. He must have been there all along, because he was Austin, Abe's first friend, loyal and true till the day he died. What's that you're saying? Abe's still in the water while I'm rambling on? His head went under again? Wait, I'm trying to remember what happens next. I'm pretty sure Austin doesn't say, "Don't worry, Abe, I'll save you." 'Cause I know you're on Earth for a great purpose. And I don't expect Abe sputters back, "Stop yapping and help." No, I think Austin just leaps into action. He pulls Abe out by his shirt tail. Or maybe he uses a sycamore branch. Or a fishing pole. Well, we'll let John decide which sketch to paint. For that's the thing about history. If you weren't there, you can't know for sure. Abe's on land at last, but he looks almost dead. Austin pounds him until so much water pours out of his mouth it about makes a lake. For a long time, Abe is still as Austin's heart. At last, Abe coughs. He opens his eyes and smiles up at his friend. What a relief! I thought you were a goner, Austin says. I'm mighty grateful, Abe whispers, his throat raw from swallowing half the creek. Better not tell anyone, Austin says, or we'll get a whipping. I won't, but I'll never forget it, Abe promises. Not as long as I live. Then they stretch out on the rocks and bake in the sun till they're dry. We could end our tale here. Two happy friends in the sunshine long ago. But I expect you want to know what happens Not long after, the Lincolns moved to Indiana. In time, Abe goes on to the White House. Whoa! Hold on a minute! I'm afraid you've got it wrong. Austin wasn't there at the president's table. Put him back by Knob Creek, where he belongs, raising a family, riding a mule through the woods. Telling stories of his first great friend till he dies at the ripe old age of 92, at long last, resting under a gravestone that reads, Lincoln's Playmate. For the truth is, Abe and Austin never do meet again. But like he promised, Abe doesn't forget Austin. And one dark day in the midst of the Civil War, or so the story goes, Abe will be heard to say he'd rather see Austin Guller again than any other living man. I like to think that's true. Don't you?